We got some pretty bad storms coming through the area, and I just left work. I was supposed to go to junior college tonight, but I called, and luckily they canceled the classes because it's supposed to get worse. It's been, raining real hard today, cats and dogs. But it's right now it's kind of slowed down a little bit. But don't have an umbrella in the truck. I don't know how. Depends on my guy, I guess. Guys don't care about getting wet, right? But sometimes you just gotta have one. But I had no umbrella in this truck. I would have been SOL. But when I came out from work earlier to get my truck, when I parked this morning, everything was fine. And then it started raining while I was at work. And where I parked at, it doesn't usually rain hard enough to fill up where I park at. And if it does, there's a puddle like maybe where my front tire is or whatever. Man, when I came out there earlier, I was like, oh man. There was a huge ass puddle completely past my back doors and front doors. So I couldn't just go in the back door. I had to walk through this puddle to get in my door. So my feet are soaking wet. I drive an F-250. It's a pretty long vehicle. It's a 4-door F-250. So I was like, man. So luckily I don't got to go to college tonight. So I can go home and change clothes, get a shower. I figured I'd talk about the rain and everything. And, what actually made me start doing these little video logs is I was looking into buying a sport bike, crazy as that sounds. So I'm looking into buying a sport bike, and then I go from that to starting a vlog. No, what really, I was gonna buy a bike. I've been wanting one for a while. So I got on YouTube, just looking up, tips for buying bikes as far as like maybe model, how much money you should look into to spending on one, what exact model is like maybe more reliable or not necessarily fast. I'm not really interested in like doing any crazy crap on a bike. I mean, I love the way my skin looks on me, and I love my bones inside my body. So I'm not a stunt guy. I have nothing against the guys who do it. Whatever. I mean, that's your cup of tea. Go for it. But anyway, so I've had a bike before. I had a dirt bike. It was a 250 Suzuki RMX. It was a nice bike. I mean, it was fast and everything, real fast. It wasn't a street bike. I never had any kind of street bike. So anyway, I got on YouTube and I'm looking at tips and everything. Well, I found this one guy, and he's really freaking funny, and he was giving tips on how to shift and for beginners, because basically I'm a beginner. And the guy is really funny. His name is Mordeth. I'm gonna put his link up when I get this uploaded later tonight. But the dude is so funny, and he does his own video log. And he's got a camera mounted in his helmet, and he just drives around and talks about random stuff, whatever's on his mind. And the dude he knows his stuff about bikes. And, I mean, he seems like he's a real experienced rider, and the guy makes me laugh. So I've watched a few of his videos so far. I subscribed a while back. I'm a pretty new subscriber of his, so it made me start thinking. So that'd be a cool thing to do, myself, So anyway, so I've watched a couple of videos of his, and then I got noticing he's got a friend on there called Sven. Well, Sven, he's got his own site called Svengali. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I hope that's right, Sven. Svengali or Svengali. I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, but both of them have bikes, and they visit each other because they both live in different countries. Mordeth lives in Taiwan, and Sven lives in United Kingdom, in England. So they ride together and everything. They've got a couple videos on their site. And they're both funny, and they're both very, very educational, I guess. I mean, dude, they know their stuff. But they do some of the craziest things that make me laugh. Oh my God, they're so funny. But that's what made me really want to start doing video logs. And as you can tell, I'm not really experienced yet at doing them. I mean, that'll change as I do more. But yeah, I mean, so me wanting to buy a sport bike is what got me into this whole video logging thing. This is only like my third one. So I'm really, you know, sometimes I have to struggle with stuff to record. I'm not sure what to make videos of. Sometimes I think it's kind of too silly to put on air, and who wants to listen to a video about that or whatever. But so yeah, so sooner or later I'm gonna get my bike. I still haven't got one yet. I'm trying to get a couple things taken care of in my life first before I really get into that. But I'm really looking forward to that. It seems like it's gonna be a fun thing to do. It's funny, my wife, we'll be driving somewhere, or we'll be walking across the parking lot going to Walmart or inside a restaurant or whatever, and I'll see like a group of guys go by, and I'll be like, man, that's a nice, you know, nice Suzuki or whatever it is, you know, or man, look at the color on that one, that's badass. So whatever the case may be, and then you'll see them and they're just doing crazy. I said, holy crap, look at that squid. And she'll be like, you kill me. I was like, what? And she goes, just a couple months ago, you didn't know crap about bikes, and now you know, you don't know that much about them, but you know more than you did. And she said, you're calling guys squids and everything. I said, well, look, the dude's riding around with, you know, no shirt on, with a helmet. That makes a lot of damn sense. You know, his face will be fine, but he'll have no skin on his back, on his chest, on his hands, on his arms. He'll be fucked up. I mean, I understand that, you know, it's spring or summer, and, you know, it feels good to just cruise, but all it takes is just one split second, and you're fucked up for life, man. It's just wear your safety gear, guys. I mean, really. Every time I've seen Mordeth or Sven, they're wearing their safety gear. And I'm talking like I'm an expert rider. I am by no means an expert rider. Whenever I rode my dirt bike, I had my safety gear, everything, chest protector, everything. I wore my safety gear. It's not worth the risk just to you know, put your safety in your life, I mean, out there like that. When I was a teenager, there was a guy who hung out with us, man. He rode with an overalls. This dude was a redneck. He rode with overalls and work boots with no shirt on and a helmet. And he did wheelies all the time and wheel stands, just stupid crap. He was an idiot. And he hauled ass on this thing. I can't even remember what kind of bike it was now. But he hauled ass everywhere he went. I'm talking about like 100 miles an hour everywhere. It's crazy. But so anyway, yeah. Hopefully I'll, you know, get better at my vlogs, and everybody will start liking, you know, to watch them. So, but yeah, y'all, if y'all want to watch some good vlogs, vlogs. If y'all want to watch some very good vlogs, go to Mordeth 13 site or Sven, either one. They're both cool guys. Like I said, I just recently subscribed to both of them. But I'm gonna put the link up for y'all, and thanks for watching, guys.